Hey guys, it's Huntin for Games. Black Desert is finally out as of the time of this video, although players with a head start from the $100 pre-order have been playing since Sunday. I've only been playing since Tuesday. I already have a first impressions video from the beta, as well as a highlights video, and I'll link them both at the end of this video here or below in the description. You should totally check them out after watching this video. But now that the official launch is here, I thought I better do a quick little video on how the launch is going. But I gotta stop making this video because I want to go back and play Black Desert. Yeah. First thing first, we have a couple negatives. There's been a tad bit of frustration from the community due to some misread verbiage, some miscommunicated dates and times for the final moment you had to buy the pre-order to get the pre-order like early access bonus. Basically, a lot of people have bought the package before the game was released, expecting to be able to quick jump into the head start, and were not able to do so. It's left a bad taste in the mouths of many people, and right now all they can do really is go on forums and complain, creating a very negative atmosphere right now on all the forums about Black Desert Online. I'm not saying it's one person's fault or the other, or one, the company or whatever. It is what it is. I'm excited for the launch to occur so everyone can roll in, and hopefully we'll leave all this behind us. While still on the topic of controversy, there was a lot of cash shop issues with the pricing during the beta. Everyone realized the pricing was a lot higher than anyone expected, about $32 for a costume, which is huge. That matches what the experience is in other markets for the Black Desert Online cash shop. Unfortunately, here we have a buy-to-play model instead of free-to-play model. A lot of people thought that would be reflected in the cash shop prices. In response to negative feedback from Closed Beta 2, they have lowered the prices, about $3 for the costumes. I'm not sure if that 10% is across the board. So now it's $29. We'll see whether or not that, makes people feel better about the pricing. I have a feeling it won't. I really expect that a lot of people were looking for like a $10, maybe $15 price for costumes. On top of that, though, there will be a 20% discount during the initial launch period. I'm not sure how long that window is. I kind of forget. To try and appease players that have been really excited about buying the game and really were going to jump right into the cash shop. Now is the time to get the supposedly cheaper prices moving forward. My only frustration, as I'm not really a costume person, is the mini pets. The pets are about $5 to $7. I didn't really realize this, but it seems to be the major way of buying pets. I don't know if there's a way to buy the pets on the auction house in game, and I was really excited about having a bunch of pets. There's even a pet breeding system, but the pet breeding system, you lose both the pets that you buy for only a chance of getting a higher tier pet than before. You may get the same tier pet. So if I spend $10 on 2 dogs, breed the shit out of those dogs, lose those dogs, I get a same tier dog, I now have spent $10 and retrieved a $5. I know there should be some risk involved, but I'd rather that risk be reflected in game more so than my actual wallet. I'm just giving away money, just drying up and disappearing. We'll see. I don't really know too much about the pet system. Maybe there's more to it than I'm realizing. I just really was excited for some of the cute little pets. It sounds like I won't try to breed them. Ultimately, I'll buy a couple of pets eventually and not breed them. But enough of all this negativity. I've had an absolute blast. I had a great time fumbling around in the beta, and I'm having even more fun now. There's truly something to be said for now the permanence, the persistence of your character now that it's the actual launch. It's not just a beta with a server wipe that's imminently threatening all your progress. I spent a full hour on the character creator working to finalize little tweaks on my character and make her hair absolutely perfect. And that's nothing compared to some of the stories I've heard of people spending like a afternoon, 3 hours. Everything I do now in this game feels important. It feels like it's going to matter, it's going to last, it's going to have an impact past the next hour. I'm sure eventually that feeling may pass, but for now it's amazing how strong the impact, the permanence of the actual launch has had on my experience. There's been a huge population of players walking around killing foxes, fishing, farming, feeding their workers the beer. It's just beer, guzzling beer to the workers. If you were gonna give somebody a beer, would you throw it in their face like this? No. What is this motion? Open your mouth. I'm gonna pour it in. Open it up. Open it up. Here's your beer. That'd be cool in like a 3D movie. Anyways, I digress. People feeling their way through the dark before realizing they can equip a lantern, and then it's like, bright around them but dark in the distance. I've seen distant boats island hopping. I'm so jealous of the boats. Everything just feels so alive. I've read about the process that it takes to build a raft. I don't want the raft. I want to skip the raft. I'm going to go straight to the fishing boat. Unfortunately, it's complicated. There's a lot of wood I need. I need some like bronze or something. I think I need black stones, I guess. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. I need more workers and nodes. I need more contribution points. I don't have enough of those. I got like 7. For some reason, I need more quests. I got to do more quests. I've crept along treacherous edges, along cliffs, next to dropping off into the distant, life-sucking ocean, because you can only swim for like, I don't know, 30 seconds before you run out of stamina and your health starts dropping and you're going to drown. I haven't drowned yet, but it looks like I've come close. I fished on a waterfall. I've had countless NPC conversations, which are super important for some reason, but frankly, I have no idea how that works. People seem to like me. I learned that enmity has an opposite in the dictionary called anmity, which is how much people like you. Had no idea that was a word. I'm learning stuff. At least during the head start, I've had plenty of room for everybody to play together. I haven't been kicked off. I haven't had to wait in queue times. I haven't struggled to play at all. Due to the timing of this video, that's only during the pre-order head start period. The actual launch, the video will be going out almost simultaneously. So I'll add an annotation or something with like a good job or like a, oh crap, this sucks kind of like note, so you can get a feel for how the launch day is actually going with queue times or anything like that. I'm pretty confident so far. It's been a great experience in that respect. Haven't had any trouble getting on, and most of the servers seem to be very highly populated based on the little crowded / overrun kind of annotation next to the server. For the first time in a long time with games, I'm at work and I'm frustrated that I can't be at home playing. I'm waking up early to check what I fished in, and I just quick go trade it so I can start fishing again with a full fresh inventory and I can come home. And I'm excited to join guilds. It seemed like guild system is awesome in this game and meaningful instead of just like a clusterfuck of people that are all like, I'm better than you. And I'm sorry, guilds are not all like that, but I really haven't been that eager to join guilds in other MMOs lately. Everyone seems kind of a little too crazy. I feel like as soon as you join a guild, everyone's like, why aren't you on all the time? And I try to be on all the time. I love playing. I'm just babbling about guilds. If you're in a nice guild and you want to invite somebody, invite me to your guild. Don't invite me to shitty guilds. Anyways, I'm excited to join guilds. I'm excited to develop a really carefully crafted build for my Sorceress. I'm having tons of fun, and the openness and the freedom of the environment interaction just lends itself to some really awesome and funny situations. I'm having stuff where I like tell stories the next day. I'm like, yeah, I was running along and I was chasing this shitty little rabbit, and then I was like jumping off a cliff and I just fell and I dove and did this funny little roll. It was so funny. That story sucked, but I've been telling good stories, I swear. I have no idea how anything works. It's all so confusing and so exciting. I'm just like talking to people, and they're like, oh, if you go over and you select that node, you can have that node, and I do that. And then they're like, if you have a worker, you can have them do stuff to the node. And I go to try and get a worker, and they're like, you can't get a worker unless you have a house. I'm like, shit, I'll get a house. So then I get a house. Turns out there's like 5 housing options. They're very different. The one had this awesome little like offshoot room, like down some stairs. The other one was under this cool overhang and had like a backyard that was really cool, but the room was smaller. Then there was this upstairs one that was like crappy as hell. I love that they're different. So now I've got a house. I've got some nodes connected. Can't wait for my farmer to farm. Went to get him. Didn't like the workers. Accidentally blew through all my energy because it was like, this is going to cost 5 energy. I'm like, sure, do it. Boom. Did it again. They're like, oh, it's going to cost 5 energy. I'm like, sure, do it. And then I just kept getting crappier and crappier workers shown to me. And I was like, maybe I should have just gone with the awesome worker that I saw before instead of restarting this process. Now I have no energy. If you're in-game on the Orwin server, hit me up. My family name is Horutoto. I'll spell that somewhere if you can't find it in the screenshots and the video and stuff. If you're not on the Orwin server, switch. Come to Orwin server. It's way better. I don't know if it's better. It's mine. So I'll continue to bring you updates on how the launch period is going. I'm going to have another video probably sometime next week. Definitely leave in the comments if you got Black Desert Online, or if you're kind of on the fence and why, because I want to hear what everybody's thoughts are and how they're experiencing the launch, whether from like a purchased perspective or not purchased. Definitely like the video if you like it. Please subscribe if you're new. I've got plenty of videos coming each week, and I'm always looking for more people to play games with. So hit me up, and thanks for watching. Bonus points, anybody can get the reference Horutoto. I'm totally serious though. If you're on Orwin, definitely message me. If I don't respond immediately, I may not have noticed. I'm trying to get better at noticing the little chat going on, but it's a very active game. It's very, I'm doing stuff. I kind of forget. But message me, invite me to cool guilds.